The next group may come in. If you have any belongings that you wish to leave, you can put it here in this box or next to it. Then, please sit around the pakua wheel. Welcome to the I Ching Labyrinth. My honorable duty now will be to introduce you to the game, to explain to you what is going to happen in the next 60-70 minutes. In front of you, you can see the bagua or pakua wheel. That means 8 symbols. And as you can see, there are 8 ancient symbols on this wheel. They're all made up of the combination of 2 different kind of lines. The unbroken or hard line called yang, and the divided soft line called yin. Combination of these 2 kind of lines gives us heaven, wind, earth, fire, lake, mountain, thunder, and the water. We often look at these 8 symbols as a family. In this family, heaven is the father, earth is the mother, and the rest are 3 sons and 3 daughters. The 8 of you will be a little bit like a family here as well. You will enter together, finish together, and inside the labyrinth sometimes you go in separate ways or come together to do a common activity. If we put 2 of these symbols on top of each other, we get a whole new symbol. It's made of 6 lines. That's why we call these hexagrams. This is, for example, heaven above fire. From the 8 basic trigrams, 64 hexagrams can be combined, and I Ching, the book of changes, the ancient holy book of the Chinese that the labyrinth got its name of, contains these 64 hexagrams, speaking to us through these, and each of these represents a situation in life. We like to think of I Ching as an old wise master, someone who we can turn to for guidance if we feel stuck at a point in our life, or we can simply ask a question if something's really important to us, something's bothering us. That's what you're gonna do. Each of you will form a personal question here at the beginning of your journey, and then you will spin the wheel twice, get a personal hexagram, and it will be a symbolic answer to your question. So now please think about yourselves a little bit. What's been on your mind lately, things that are really important to you, and try to form a question. It can be about anything really, your relationship to a certain person, to an event in your past, a challenge in your future, a quality of yourself, anything. There is only one rule with the questioning. It cannot be a yes or no type of question. So try to form an open-ended question, and when you have it, please write it on the first page on the right in your notebook. It doesn't have to be in English, it can be in your native language or in secret writing or any way you'd like to, because in the labyrinth you will not have to show this to anyone, or you won't have to tell what your question was. So think of your question that you would ask an old wise master and then write it down. Now that you all have your questions, we will get your lower trigrams, your first symbols. Please put your right hands on the corners of the wheel, and as I say, let's cross the huge water. After the last syllable, spin it gently to the left. Let's cross the huge water. And think about your question as it spins. These are your lower symbols, representing an inequality or maybe the inner side of the answer to your question. Please stamp these on the front page of your notebooks next to numbers 1, 2, 3 like this. The little metal dot on the handle should be facing you when you stamp. And I'm also giving you short descriptions to these symbols, some keywords. Please read them, and as they are printed on a stick of paper, you can stick them on the inside cover of your notebook, like this. Heaven, wind, earth, fire, lake, mountain, thunder, and water. Please read them and stick the descriptions on the inside cover of your notebook. Like this. Now that you all have your lower trigrams, let's find the upper ones. Please put your hands on the wheel once again. As I say, let's cross the huge water, we will spin it once again. Let's cross the huge water. Think about your question. These are your upper symbols, representing an outer quality, maybe your outer effect on the word or an outer effect in the word affecting you. This can also be the outer part of the answer to your question. Please stamp these next to numbers 4, 5, and 6 on the front page of your notebook. And I'm giving you the short descriptions, the keywords to these as well. Heaven above the wind, wind above earth, earth above fire, fire above the lake, lake above the mountain, mountain above thunder, thunder above the water, and water above heaven. Please stick these above the other sticker. Now you will have your lower and your upper trigrams, your personal hexagram. Each of these can have 6 levels of deeper meaning. We will not gonna get into that yet, you'll hear more about that later. But first, we will find out for you which line in your hexagram specifies its meaning. Please, each of you, take a small handful of these sticks and count down packs of 6 sticks in front of you. So put down a pack of 6, then put down a pack of 6 again, and repeat it until only 1 pack remains in your hand. It doesn't matter how many packs you could make, the important part is how many are there remaining in your last pack. If you have this number, please circle it on the front page of your notebook. And after that, put down the sticks with the pointy end facing down. Who got number 1? Number 2? Who got number 2? Number 3? Number 4? Number 4? Number 5? And number 6. I have prepared your belts and your hats for you for your journey. The belts have little pockets on them. In this pocket comes your notebook, so that you can put it on in a way your symbol shows. And you can also put your pen in this pocket. Maybe on your journey you will have some thoughts or messages that you want to write down to remember later. The little flags that I gave you come on the flag to the left hand side, like this. So please, while remaining at your seats, put on your belts and your hats. You can also put the pen inside. Now, as I hit the gong, please stand up and take a small step back from your seats. Turn left, and now we are going to form a line at the entrance of the labyrinth. In this line, lower heaven, you will be the first one, then lower wind, lower earth, lower fire, and so on. So please come after me, and the others follow the ones in front of you, so that we are gonna form a line. So please come and follow each other. Right here. Now we will go to the center of the labyrinth. Inside, you will meet the living trigams of your hexagram. You all meet fire and earth, you all meet wind and heaven, you all meet mountain and lake. They will involve you in different kind of activities like meditation, movements and music to help you understand these symbols, the connection between them, and to find the answer to your question. You won't get a direct answer from them, but you will have guidance to find it out for yourself. When we go inside, you'll see that the center of the labyrinth has this same octagonal shape with 8 gates, 1 gate for each one of you. You will have to go to the gate marked with the color of your belt, because you'll meet your lower symbol first. So what we're gonna do is we enter the gate of the lower heaven. You, lower heaven, you have to come a whole circle after me to get back to the same gate that you entered. Lower wind, you come almost the whole circle to get to the 7th gate. Lower earth, you go almost the whole circle, 3/4, to get to the 6th gate. You, lower water, you will only have to take a few steps because your door is the first one to the left. And please, after you arrived to your door, stand in front of the gate, stand in front of the colorful character, the living trigram waiting for you. I wish you all a very nice time here in the labyrinth. Open up yourselves, enjoy yourselves, but also stay cautious and mindful. This is a responsible game. Be aware of your surroundings and the labyrinth. Now we will shortly begin our journey inside the labyrinth. Let's go. I wish you all a very nice journey here.
Welcome, water above, heaven below. I'm the lower trigram of your hexagram, the heaven. I am the noble, creative, primal power. I imagine, I want, I make it happen. The spiritual power comes to life through my will, and I keep the balance among all the things. As your lower quality, I represent the inner part of the answer to your question. So while you move around in the labyrinth that symbolizes the sequence of your life that you're now in, please try to feel heaven's qualities from the inside. How do you do that? Try to imagine that your body is the connection between the sky and the earth, okay? So straighten up your spine. Yes. Imagine that the string is pulling you upwards through the top of your head, like a marionette, like a puppet. But always feel the ground firmly below your feet. So that's your posture, that's your position you will be moving around with. This is your uniform now, okay? Please try to keep it all the time. And now, please turn right. Yes. And when you hear the bell, please follow the others and go to the purple gate of water.
Welcome. I am the water, the dangerous, the mysterious, the floating, which is always in the change and always in the move. The water is the transformation itself. It can transform into many things. It can appear as rain or as storm or like a huge river. Okay, it can be many things. In the labyrinth, I'm going to represent your upper quality. This is how you are connecting to the outside world in your actual life situation, related to your question. Okay? In the labyrinth, when you are moving as heaven, you are going to meet me. And I'm going to have an impact on you, an influence on you. Okay? And I would like to ask you, when you are meeting me, please watch your feelings and watch your thoughts, because it might have a connection with your question.
Okay.
Okay? Now, please turn to your right.
Sorry.
And when you are hearing the sound of the bell, please follow the person in front of you back to the gate of the heaven.
Welcome back.
Welcome.
I will give you a prop now. Take it. This is Helen's prop. This is a scepter. Do you know what is a scepter? The scepter is the object kings hold.
Ah, yes.
Yeah. So this sphere represents the spiritual wholeness that comes through realization, through you in this world. This is a noble object, and let it remind you of your own dignity and nobility while you walk around in the labyrinth. Take it as an example. One more thing before we enter. Heaven has always got an aim, a goal. Your goal is to reach the highest point of the labyrinth. That is right behind you, the great stairs behind the pink flag over there. So that will be your final goal. And now please...
I have to end over there.
Sorry?
I have to end over there.
You have to try to find it.
Ah, okay.
And go up there, yeah. Now please follow me into the labyrinth. I will guide you for a while. When you meet someone in the labyrinth, as we met Thunder, be polite to them and let them go first, because heaven is polite. Whenever you get to a crossroad, please try to make a quick decision which way you want to go and stick to that decision, because heaven always knows where he wants to go. Okay? Which way should we go? Let them go first. Never let anything deter you from your goal, okay?
Okay.
Now I will leave you alone. Good luck with finding the great stairs.
Thank you.
wise is not worrying. It doesn't hurry to the next day.
Sorry again.
The wise is not worrying and doesn't hurry to the next day.
Okay. Can go.
So the wise is not worrying and doesn't hurry to the next day. And now I would like to ask you, please come back with me to the central part.
Okay.
To ask you, when you are hearing the sound of the bell, please return to the gate of the cavern. Okay?
When I hear the bell.
Now.
I'll come back. Now please give me back the prop. Thank you. And please follow me to the house of the heaven. Please step inside and make yourself comfortable. Sit down or lay down, take off your hat, because you don't need it, right? What we shall do now is to try to evoke an image from your inner self. In order to do that, you will have to close your eyes and relax your body. So if you want to lay down, feel free to lay down because it will be the best. when you feel you're ready, please try to imagine a picture with heaven below, water above. And when you start to see something, please tell me what you see. Just try to describe me the things you see.
I see waves
Waves.
and the sun.
Where are these waves?
In the sea.
In the sea. What else do you see?
I see birds flying
Okay.
and I see a little boat.
You see a little
Boat.
boat. Okay. Could you describe this boat to me? What is it like?
It's a small motorboat.
Okay.
It's gray. And there is one person on it.
Do you know this person?
Yes,
Okay. Who is that?
it's my father.
Okay. What is he like?
He is really kind and wise, but he's very ill right now.
He's very ill right now.
And alone.
Alone. Where do you see this image from? What is your position?
From far away,
From far away.
I'm on a hill.
You're on a hill. What would you like to do right now?
Sorry?
What would you like to do right now in this image?
Just sit down and watch how the boat and the birds go.
Okay. Where is the boat going? Is it going towards you or from you?
From me.
So it's going away from you. How does it all feel, this whole picture, image?
Kind of sad,
Sad.
but not too much.
Okay.
I'm content but sad.
You're content but sad. If you would have to place this feeling somewhere in your body, where would you place it?
My head.
In your head. Okay. Now please try to focus a bit on your head. Try to put this image in the whole of your body. Okay? Now please try to remember this feeling. Please try to fix the image that you have seen. Try to memorize that too. As a living picture or a postcard that your inner sage, inner wise man has sent to you as an answer to your question. Okay? And when you have done that, please take a few deep breaths. And you may come back to the labyrinth, open your eyes. You may also sit up if you want. How do you feel now?
Relax.
Okay, very good. Can you connect this visualization to the question you have asked in some ways? Okay, great, very good. Now I will tell you something about the hexagram of yours. It's called awaiting. Awaiting.
My hexagram.
Yes, that sign that you have. So
The two together.
the whole together. These two trigrams give the hexagram. So the heaven below, water above, makes a hexagram of awaiting. It's an image basically of storm clouds that are gathering somewhere in the distance. So rain is about to come, but it's not here yet. It's a good rain, it's a rain that we need, that the dry land needs, but a human being cannot do anything. Yeah, it's quite loud. A human being can't do anything to make it rain, so you have to wait. That's why this image is the waiting. So this is a period of life when if you have done everything in your power for something to happen, then you have to just sit back and wait for it to happen, because a greater power will do the rest for you. Now you cannot do anything. Just enjoy life, drink, eat, and wait, and be prepared for the time when it comes. Okay? Which number one is your changing line? I don't think I will have the time to read you out the line, but now you have the some 45 minutes here on your own, so you will be able to copy the number one changing line into your booklet. And I will give you a sticker
Now we are going to enter the
with the message of the hexagram, so you may put it.
It's a sticker.
Sorry?
It's a sticker?
Yeah, it's a sticker. So you will have it on you. And if you want to sketch the image that you visualized, you may also do that in the little booklet. You have the time to do this 45 minutes. But when you hear the bell, the school bell, so not the tiny and not the gong, but the middle bell, go back please to the center of the labyrinth, because the next act will complete there.
Okay.
But now take your time and just contemplate a bit about all the things you have experienced so far. Good luck in your life.
Thank you.
All right. No, I heard 7 with it. 7.
Welcome to the center again. You are welcome to the center of the labyrinth. It is the heart of the labyrinth. First, I ask you to put your hands on your breast and feel your heart beating. It has a wonderful rhythm, the rhythm of our life. And now we will play rhythm too, because your hexagrams also have a rhythm. Please take your small booklets from your belt and put it before you. So the line number 1 should be on the bottom and 6 up. Yes, that's it. We will take it as musical notes. The long young line will be ta, and the short interrupted yin lines will be titi. And we will beat it as a rhythm. Are you ready? So these long lines will be ta, and the short interrupted yin lines will be the titi. And we'll
will make a rhythm of it. Take your instrument. We'll play with this. And I will play with all of you, one by one. And I ask you to keep on playing your rhythm while I'm turning to the others, okay? Okay. So let's start. I'll show you how to play yours. Okay, I think you understand it. That was the rehearsal. Now you will be the music band for the others who will dance for it. Can I call them back? If I say, so beats the heart, then please start to play your own rhythm as you did it until now. And when I give a sign at the end, I will look up and I stop singing. Please stop playing the rhythm and look up to the mirror, because you will see something nice then. Alright? Ready? Can I call them? Okay. She can join us. Okay, ready? So beats the heart. We unify, beating together. 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 Up, reflex, center of the heart. 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 So down here as it's up there. 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 Thank you for playing with us. How was it? Did you like it? We'll chant now. You can see some small sentences before you. These small sentences work like mantras. They come with the meaning of your hexagrams. You can easily find your own sentence because it has the same color as your hat. So, for example, yours is the brown one, yours the blue one, and so on. We will sing it rhythmically because it has the same rhythm as you played until now. Welcome to the center. Please join us. Now we will sing these small sentences rhythmically. I will sing with you one by one, and please keep on singing your sentence while we join you with the others, and we will make a core together. You can sing on one note, you can keep one note if you feel comfortable like that, but I'd like to encourage you to be free and invent some new tunes. So, can we start? Okay. Come on. Find your sentence, it's yours. We'll sing it together. Okay, let's start. And use some bamboo sticks to keep the rhythm to work. So yours is darkness is here, peace and calm are coming. 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 Admire the origin of all things. Darkness is here. Keep on singing. Calm are coming. Admire the origin of all things. Admire the origin of all things. Admire the origin of all things. In temptation, don't lose sight. 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 Be patient, cloudy sky, cautious. 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 Mighty rain falling, you are delivered. 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 Nor is the world, nor is the earth with your thoughts and your words. Nor is the earth with your thoughts and your words. Nor is the earth with your thoughts and your words. Nor is the earth with your thoughts and your words. Nor is the earth with your thoughts and your words. Nor is the earth with your thoughts and your words. Nor is the earth with your thoughts and your words. Opening my heart, my soul to it. 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 Sameness hidden by different face. 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 La 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 Thank you so much. Thank you. How was it? Difficult. All these. Sorry. But these sentences are very useful because these will get you closer to your hexagram, and I think it is the key for the state you are in now. So keep in mind these, and remember being on the center, because center is the gate to the universe, to the wholeness. You can always get some inspiration and intuitions in the center if you are in your own center. Not only here in the labyrinth, but anywhere in your life. If you can get to your center, it's always useful. And now the last task has come to you in the labyrinth. You have to find the way out, and it's not the same as the entrance was.
Oh no!
It's a bit different. It goes through the very, very high steps. Maybe some of you have found it yet. It's that direction, but the paths are not straight to that.
Okay.
I'm sure you will find. And please hold each other's hand before we leave. Look up to the mirror. It's a very, very beautiful, colorful mandala you're forming now. With your all different colors, different paths behind you. But now you are in the center, making the symbol of wholeness. thank you for being here and playing with us.
Thank you.
And have a blessed trip, have a blessed journey in the labyrinth and in all your lives. Blessings to you all. Good luck for you. And if you feel if you feel that you need some help to find the way out, you can come to the center and we'll help, but I'm sure you won't need it.